Okay, Saggies, last but not least, here we go. Full moon reading in Virgo, March 18th. Oh my gosh. I was like, what day was that going to be? March 18th, 2022. This is the full moon in Virgo. So this is very earthly and earthy energy. It's also, since it's a full moon, it's a time of releasing. It's a time of completing, and it's a time of seeing potentially those manifestations, intentions that you put forth at the new moon in Virgo come to completion, right? So that's technically the moon cycles of what we're looking for. New moon to full moon, 6 months hence, seeing completions of those intentions that were put forward. Now, this is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Saggies. It will not resonate with everyone. Please check your signs if it does not. Your signs in your birth chart, in particular where your moon is, if you do know that. If not, you can download a free birth chart and check that out. I am going to also ask you to look at the cards. Perhaps that will intuitively speak to you in some way, shape, or form. I'll call out animals, colors, numbers as I see them. But for right now, we're going to pull 3 Moonology cards, which are going to give us the overall energies that will be surrounding you during this time frame. This is a full moon to full moon reading, approximately 28 days. And so far, it's been pretty powerful. There's been a lot of releasing and emotional components and meditation healing, as well as beautiful new beginnings. And with the equinox and also Aries, as we know, Western astrology, the new year starts with Aries. So it is in a fire element that this starts. And trust me, I've been feeling it quite a bit as a Saggy myself. All right, wait. Oh, that's more than 3. Yeah, let me do that again. As I said, I saved the fire and elements for last. This time I switched them up, and the cards have been dropping out, so looking to be a little bit more in control. Wow, came into your own reading. Yes! Here we go. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sag. Thank you. We'll take that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big Jupiter energy. Now, Jupiter is still in Pisces. So that is big, expansive. You might be dreaming a lot, intuitive downloads. But Jupiter, Jupiter's direct. So we're feeling a lot of expansion. So to have luck on our side is amazing. I'll take some luck. How about you? Let's see what other energies we have. I sort of, jinxed myself on the Aries and Leo reading. So I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to see what comes out. Thank you for our Saggies. All right, we're going to go with this. Thank you. Yes, I feel the cards to see if they're the right ones, or I wait for a message. So they're like, go with it. Okay, here we go. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Hello, be bold. Yes, Saggies, you go for it. What do you need to release? Here's another card about releasing. What do you need to release, though, in the waning moon? This, with the full moon energy, is what we all deal with, right? Release what doesn't serve us, cleanse, shed, complete. So many different ways of saying it, as we always do. But this is that energy. And then, yay. Your hard work is paying off. And how do you spell hard work and luck, or luck? Hard work, right? L-U-C-K is work, W-O-R-K. So whatever you're working with or working for or working toward, whether that's in manifestations, intentions, the law of attraction, physically working, taking those baby steps each and every day to get to your major goals, here you're being told you are in your power. In your Sagittarian power, bold, making the move and doing the work. So you're not just saying, oh, I wish. You're actually out there doing what needs to be done. Good for you. Okay, let's see what the Art of Manifestation Oracles want to bring to the table. This deck works with the Moonology cards very well because the woman who designed this actually works with moon magic. So her intent was for moon readings. And it gives us a deeper insight into the energy of the Moonology card that we pull, at least for me. Because you pull this card and there is a definition for each one of the Moonology cards, but then you want to explore it a little bit more and see how it will really affect you going forward. That's why I like using these cards. Intention. Intention is a focused thought. Prayer is a focused thought. Worry is also a focused thought. Notice the predominant things that are thoughts that hold you in your mind, because these are actually sending a request into the universe. If necessary, consciously adjust your thinking patterns. Intention. What was I just saying about, putting forth those intentions? You're not just wishing, but you're practically working towards it. But also perhaps you have some negative thoughts, and that is what Spirit is saying you need to release in this full moon time. Don't let those worry thoughts affect your day-to-day, because what you think about, you bring about, right? And so you're working hard and luck is on your side. The last thing you want is to negate that with the negative self-speak. So here we have to have and to hold. Healthy relationships are formed through love rather than need. It is such a human thing to hold on to others through fear and insecurity, but this dynamic can stifle relationships' potential to flourish and actually push someone away. Give your relationship the freedom it needs to form a healthy foundation of trust. So for some of you, in that what do you need to release, it could be a tight grip or control around a relationship. Now, this energy is vice versa. It can be happening to you as well. And you might need to say, hey, boundary time, stop. Okay? So let us see what else we get with this Art of Manifestation deck for our Saggies on the full moon in Virgo, March 2022. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go see where those cards are. Forgiveness of others. Outcome. Let's see what else we have here. Wow, a lot of cards. So I'm going to keep the forgiveness of others, and we're going to go back in here and reshuffle. What do I have on me? I have card dust. Yeah, you are releasing some stuff here, Saggies. Okay, thank you. Self-care. Self-care is an act of selfishness, is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of consciousness. This card invites you to prioritize your own self-care. This may feel selfish to you, but in truth, when you attend to your own needs with love and care, you create an inner wealth that radiates into the world, impacting positively on all that you come in contact with. So self-care is also important during this time. Okay, forgiveness of others. 7, self-care. And normally I would line these up, but none of these are telling me. This is like a lot of energy about yourself and boundaries, intentions, taking care of yourself. This is not, to me, other than what do you need to release, it seems like it's a lot of releasing. And in the hard work, it could also be in the forgiveness of others and also in self-care. I'm sorry, I did not read forgiveness of others. Forgiveness does not mean that something bad that happened to you is okay. Forgiveness means that we choose to move beyond the experience and to release any ongoing need for retribution. In doing so, we no longer need to keep the memory of what happened alive within us. The choice reinstates our entitlement to be in charge of our own lives. So by forgiving others, we come to a greater state of our own understanding and move forward, because holding on to that energy, I get it now with to have and to hold, holding on to that energy does not serve us. Really, it does not. It is best at this full moon, great time to do it, is to write down who you wish to forgive and explain, not really explain, just write down the wrongs Give them the forgiveness and let it go. Like write a letter, as many people say. You don't have to mail it. No one has to see it. And with earth energy, you could literally bury it in the yard and ask Gaia to transmute that energy. But by writing it out, it releases the emotional memory that you have in your body that can cause pain. I mean, it is physically true that you can hold emotional memory in your muscles. So releasing this, and this to me feels like it's very much part of this hard work that you're really working to intend to release things that don't serve you, Sag. And then authenticity. Hold your head up high. Walk tall and be your authentic self. This card asks you to shed the masks that you believed you were required to wear. Walk to the beat of your own drum and do not be afraid to shine. In doing so, you give others permission to do the same. My goodness, this is just such a theme in the manifestation cards here. Okay, I'm not going to pull any more of these. I'm going to go into the tarot and let's see how all this self-work has come to help you. Okay? Yes, it's my hip is bothering me, so sometimes I'll sit on the stool, sometimes not. So we'll see. Let's see what we have for our Saggies in this full moon. You've done a lot of work, Sag. A lot of work. Okay, Hanged Man. Yes, you've been looking at things. You were confused. You had to process a lot of thoughts. You might have been conflicted, but you've definitely shaken and turned it up, looked at things from that different perspective in order to see how it affected your life or potentially affected others. Because when you hold on to things and you're coming from that space of not being whole and centered, it affects everybody else in your life, whether you understand that it does or not. So the Hanged Man, I really feel like this is all part of that energy. But hello, King of Pentacles. There's King Midas. Look at that. This is abundance. It can be abundance of health, wealth, work, relationships in any way, shape you want to look at that. But this is the luck. King Midas, gold touches, everything you touch turned to gold. That is where the luck is coming in. And perhaps all this inner work that you've done, you might have been coming through a dark night of the soul with the hard work is paying off. That is no lie compared to all of the other cards that came out with the art of manifestation, intention, holding on to things, releasing toxicity, authenticity, removing any masks or playing a role that you don't really want to play, and forgiveness of others. This is through self-care. Lots of work. But here you're being rewarded. This is Jupiter. Just saying blessings, blessings, blessings. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Blessings to you for all of this hard work you did. Wow. Yeah, look at the world coming through. 21, which is a 12 if you reverse it. This is synchronicity happening right here. The world, completion, ending, and new beginning. I love that depiction of the world. That is great. The world is yours. You're in your own reading. Temperance, balance. Balance being restored in your life. All of this up and down, releasing, self-care, work, becoming your greater self, your higher self. Here you are. You've restored balance. This is also Archangel Uriel. You see the angel up on the refrigerator. I love that depiction of her since she's as the child drawing here. And of course, the modern love tarot, this is shown in family and relationships, but the message is still the same, and Archangel Uriel is still represented there. And that is our Archangel. Here you are, Temperance. Archangel Uriel, just to let you know, is of earth and holds the pentacle, has red fire because it's a fire element. So even though she represents the north and the earth, north represents the earth, this grounded, balanced energy of you coming to self, amazing. Here's all that work you've been doing on your self-care. Absolutely beautiful, bringing that life back into center, ending, completing, starting anew with the world. Yes. And look at you. Do you know what this is? Nine of Pentacles. Yay, yay, yay. Money, 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 money. Independence. Hard work. Not only working on yourself, but this is the reward for the work. This is normally a card of self-employed, strong boss-like energy, those who have been driven to make their money. This isn't the gift of the Ten of Pentacles. This is the hard work, but money nonetheless, right? Or those who are self-employed also. You know, so here you got King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the World, which also starts an ending and a beginning. And also the World is also representative of Jupiter, if you normally see with the big ball there. Pretty amazing. The World is partially Capricorn and Aquarius. I'm sorry, Scorpio and Aquarius. Empress. What do you want to birth? What new ideas? What is fertile in your life? Well, fertile are the pentacles. You're definitely bringing that into your world. The money that you want, the affluence that you want. Now, pentacles, as I say, can also be what you hold value. So it could be your health as well. You know, health, friendship, money. And here, you're birthing new ideas. Your things are coming to be delivered. There's so many ways you can look at this. But the Empress, to be an Empress energy, to have that fluid idea of continual cornucopia, just bringing forth new ideas, keeping a fertile land. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Especially with all this work that you've done to get here. My goodness. Okay. Wow. I'm going to leave it there. I pretty much, you know, that pretty much says everything. All right. Let's pull the Whispers of Love Oracle, and then I'll give you any numbers, because this deck also has numbers with it. Okay. Thank you, Jupiter. Oof. Making a big scene here. When they say luck is on your side, he wasn't lying. Simple acts of kindness. Number 5. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Simple acts of kindness. Isn't that lovely? This is not only to yourself, but to others. You know, just saying hello, smiling, walking down the street, offering a compliment. I love doing that. People are so unsuspecting, and it makes they get the biggest smile on their faces. Let's see. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. You know, so here you have a theme. Make a genuine effort to show you care, and also simple acts of kindness. So in this self-care, authenticity, you know, forgiveness of others and moving forward, some pay it forward energy is here for you, especially with this luck on your side and receiving all of these blessings that the universe is sending you. Giving back a little bit of that, right? Little pay it forward energy is beautiful. Okay, so that's a 9. So you have a 9 and a 9. 9, 9. Let's see, 7. We have the 12 and 12, or 21, 21. Master number 11. 5 and 5, if I did say that. I think I did. 9 and 9, 5 and 5, 12, 12, 21, 21, which can also be 3 and 3. And that's that. Oh, and 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, okay. That's everything. Beautiful reading. Congrats, Sag. All of this wonderful, hard, exploratory work that you've done has set you on this path with the universe. It is blessing you with great abundance and whatever you want to refer to the pentacles. In my mind, this is financial abundance from what I'm feeling from this reading. But with all this self-care and work that you've done, you're birthing that new you, and you're tapping into that grounded energy with your own card here saying, well done. You know, you've succeeded in anything that you consider to be abundant. And that can be that mental health, right? Because this has been a lot of work that you've done. Wow. Congrats. I send you love and blessings, and I'll talk with you all soon. Bye for now.